Going to be the biggest week for XRP this entire year. In just a couple of days, the Fed is going to potentially be cutting rates, keeping rates the same. But if the Fed ends up surprising the market, which the market is not expecting the Fed to cut rates, the market is going to pump harder and faster than you could possibly imagine. We have breaking news right now. We have Donald Trump. He is getting deals done with China and also Europe regarding tariffs, and tariffs are going to potentially be going live this week. So a lot of countries are going to become running to make a massive deal with the United States. This is going to bring a lot of volatility, but the European Union, which apparently they've already come to a deal today, and China, they come to a deal. The volatility of this whole tariff news situation is going to die down, and we're going to continue to pump in this bull market. This is the only bearish thing that's literally taking place. The stock market's pumping. It's opening green right now. The futures market is opening very strong. Cryptos are pumping. We have so much to talk about, so make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up and stick around the end of this video. So this Wednesday, July 30th, we have at 2 p.m. Eastern, the federal funds rate and the FOMC statement and the press conference after that. So this market is going to be crazy this week. It's going to be absolutely crazy. So the probability of a rate cut this week is very, very low. But with Donald Trump putting so much pressure on Jerome Powell, this could take place. This could end up happening. And that would be incredibly bullish. The market would literally pump 10 to 20, 30% in just a couple of days if this happens. Let me know if you guys think they're going to cut rates, or are they just going to keep them the same? Most likely they will keep rates the same, but there is that tiny little possibility in that moonshot, and that would go absolutely insane. So according to this analyst, Zach Rector, he is calling for a $4 to $5 XRP price any day now, but he says a $7 to $15 price target could take place by September 7th this year. I mean, all of the indicators are pointing bullish and are very strong with all this institutional adoption. Then we have the XRP ETF. These numbers could take place. $7 to $15 seem in the next couple of months. By September, it does seem kind of crazy, but it could happen, and probably even might happen based on how bullish the market really is with this pro-crypto government. So we had a very big crash and sell-off event last week, and that was because one of the Bitcoin whales decided to sell 80,000 Bitcoin. He's now out of the market, and the market has rebounded and gone up very fast ever since. A lot of other analysts are also calling for price targets, like we've mentioned, around $7 to $10. That's going to be the most bullish scenario for XRP this year. Now look at Bitcoin. Ever since the sell-off, since Friday, we have been going up. And I even told you all on Friday, the bottom is in for the weekend. Enjoy. That ended up being exactly right here. And we've been going up ever since. Bitcoin so far has bounced 5% over the weekend. Look at how strong this is looking. In addition to this, look at Ethereum. Ethereum now making new highs, breaking out here. And we're almost at $4,000 for Ethereum. If we take a look at XRP, XRP is up about 2% today, and we can see over on ALGOSNIPER that we have now broken above the 1 hour 200 EMA. The bands are green ever since this level here, and we have a buy alert. So things are looking extremely bullish for XRP in the short term. And if we get that rate cut, even without the rate cut, it looks like we're going to be pumping. But if we get that rate cut, it's going to be amazing. XRP could probably fly to $4 to $5 this week alone. And we also have the potential for the XRP SEC case to drop this week. And in addition to that, the XRP ETF. Make sure you guys are in my private community where you could follow and copy exactly everything I'm doing. We are in profits from the recent buy alerts here as we have scaled into the bottom. And there was also a buy alert on Friday at the very bottom for new community members. We bought a whole bunch of altcoins that are up in big profits. In this community, you're going to be able to copy exactly what I'm doing, get my constant market updates, and just be a part of a winning community. If you guys want to learn how to trade cryptocurrencies full-time, I do have another higher tier. It's $199 a month, and that's where I have weekly live classes. And you can also copy my leverage trades over there. Even if we take a look at the 4-hour Algo Sniper, the band is about to flip green. That is a very strong bullish sign, and we have continued to hold above the 200 EMA very strongly. You guys can try Algo Sniper today for $1 at algosniper.com. But what I think is probably going to happen for XRP is if Bitcoin, Ethereum, and everything keeps pushing up, we are probably going to see these highs taken out around $3.70 for XRP. So from our current level, we could see this week about a 13% move. And it really depends, I think, a lot in part on what the Fed is saying and talking about. And in the Fed minutes in the meeting, if they hint towards there's probably going to be a rate cut in August or some type of rate cut this year, the market's going to really like that. And that's going to have a bullish reaction, in my opinion. Remember, nothing in this video is financial advice. If we take a look at the stock market futures open, we can see we have gapped up massively. That shows that the market is very bullish. And that's because today, President Trump says we have officially reached a trade deal with the EU. And in addition to that, US and China agree to extend tariff pause by another 90 days. So they are figuring out this deal. And this is also very bullish. Overall, in my opinion, the market is still very bullish, and I think we're going to be going higher this week. Most of the selling pressure has now gone and dissipated, and there's a lot more bullish catalysts that are laying ahead of us for cryptos. You guys can join my private community and all the things that I'm mentioning in this video by clicking the link in my video description. And I also recommend that you guys are trading over here on Bluefin. This is the platform where you could buy and sell cryptos with the cheapest fees on the internet. You can long and short cryptos up to 150x leverage. Leverage trading is for experienced traders only, but you're going to have the cheapest fees on the internet if you sign up over here. That's going to be it for this video. So if you guys got something out of this video, consider giving this video a thumbs up, subscribe with notifications on, and I'll see you later.